Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
With the return, it's Adams. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's an option look. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
The 15-yard line, it's second and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard count. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Young. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught on the outside. It's Carr. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Important third down play coming up. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And he'll set up to throw. The pass is caught. Great move there. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Fires it to his target. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals.
And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Can he take it all the way? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He's running out of time here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down down in the red area? Beautiful play.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense getting very heavy here. Looking to stuff the run. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And now the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the